Hi, my name is Jim Hedrick, AKA Mr. Jim. Back in I don't know how long ago it started, but at the University of Nebraska football games, there was always one Saturday in the fall what they called Band Day, and bands from all over Nebraska would come, and they would have a big parade Saturday morning down O Street. And they used Boy Scouts to be crowd control instead of barricades. We had Boy Scouts about every 8 feet apart, the whole length of O Street. Excuse me, but I remember doing that, and then afterwards, where the south building is at Memorial Stadium, that used to be an elevated football practice field there, and the bands would all go there after the parade, and they had sandwiches and drinks for everybody. And then because back in those days, the end zones were bleachers, like you would have at a Antelope Park or something, But that was part of being a scout, was to be a football usher. And back in those days, you ushered by what rank you were. Back in those days, they had box seats in the East and West stadiums close to the field. Well, the only people that could usher in the box seats were Eagle Scouts. And it used to be, everybody and their grandmother would be wanting to usher at the football games. And so I'm sure that's why they did that, but so we did that. In fact, one time when I was a youngster, we used to go over to Prescott and practice marching. And of course, it wasn't that far away from military, walking in parade formation. And Barney would be barking, left, right, right, face, march, And we would practice as a troop over at Prescott School, and we marched in the parade one year, the whole troop. And so that was fun. But I remember that. I didn't even tell them at our talk at camp this year about that one. I just remembered it was talking about Band Day. But that was always a big deal. And that was back when they had real turf. And they got the reason they quit doing it. Then all the bands would take the field at halftime at football games and play. Well, they said that all the bands packed the dirt too hard and made it rougher. I don't know how true that is, but they quit doing it for whatever reason, and I doubt that was the reason.